Good afternoon or good evening. I am the Nerdstir, bringing you all things nerd-stirred into one big bowl of awesomeness. And I just wanted to bring you a quick game review about a game that I'm smitten with. So this game is called TerraGenesis, and it's honestly grown on me quite a bit. The guy who made this game is just one person. That's it. At least that's what he said when I was looking up on Facebook and talking a little bit back and forth with him. A really great idea. Pretty awesome stuff going on here. So let me give you the laydown. You start off, you can pick a planet to terraform. This doesn't really look like it, but this was Mars. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at this giant body of water. We got some ice caps up there. Maybe that's like a little hurricane up there in the axis. Not access, like come on in, and you see all these lights? This is one of my civilizations that I've plopped down. Started off with a tiny little community. Uh-oh, sky is falling. I do not want this to impact. So you get little moments like this where things could happen, little random moments. I'm going to just go ahead and accept that real quick. So it kind of brings it a little bit, brings a little like uniqueness to it. So I'm just kind of moving my planet around here a little bit and showing you a couple of different things here. You can actually take pictures and it will show you a little bit of information. It's kind of neat. You can also go here to this flat map kind of view. It kind of like splits Mars in half and you kind of see what's going on. And as you can see, I've got a lot of water going on, a lot of plant life. It did not start this way. Obviously, it started as a big, giant red planet. I think it even starts off right here in the top left where it says habitability. Now it says habitable. It did not say that when I started. It said barren. And as you can see over here to the right, population is over 107 million. That's amazing. The only qualm I have right now is right here where it says reduce pressure growth. If you stop the pressure growth, it says stop the pressure loss. So no matter what, it really just wants you to get everything on zero. And give you over here to my menu screen here, or my stat screen. My temperature, you can change this and affect this, and you have to make it raise and lower and blah 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 blah. Lots of scientific stuff. And go over here to pressure, same thing. Pressure has to be over here on the bottom right. You see goal is 100,000 PA, pounds of atmosphere. We'll go with that. And then you go over a little bit more and you've got oxygen, same thing. Goal is 210,000. The miners at Outpost Charlie Alpha have hit pay dirt with the discovery of a massive deposit of carbon in the area. The team is working around the clock, but it looks like the mine will take a long time to deplete. That's fantastic. So you have little, again, moments like that pop up. And keep going over here. We got water. The goal is 600,000. I've kind of got it growing a lot right now. In fact, I probably need to reduce that in some way, shape, or form, or else I'm going to have way more water than I need to, and I could drown out some of my places. Biomass, that's the greenery that's all over the place. It has a maximum, so once you hit that maximum, it will not grow anymore. Population continues to grow. Money continues to grow. This starts off so slow, it's ridiculous. It is really, really slow going in a lot of ways. So as you can see over there, I had some different things going on that I kind of need to adjust. So I was going to do that real quick. Here's all my colonies. I have quite a few. Started off with Mars Alpha because ultimately when I started this game, I had no real idea what I wanted to call everything. And eventually I got to the point where I kind of lost the ability to come up with those names, so I just went ahead and let the game decide. An outpost, this is actually where you make all your money when you first begin. This is where you're going to put mines and everything, so every single one of these is a mine. Probably going to see, a tiny little dot there. These are all different things that you can actually mine for, which is all sorts of different things that you have to unlock eventually. If you go into research, I don't really have much going on for the heating, for the temperature. I did work my way up to get a one of the highest upgrades you could get. We'll leave it alone. And I'm probably going to win the game here for you guys. So you get to see the ending if you don't want to go through all the rigmarole of doing the other stuff. So as you can see, you go through, got population is all maxed out. So we have carbon, iron, silver, palladium, and rhodium. All of these are different things that you can start. You actually start with carbon because it's common. And it takes quite a long time to build up any money. I have built up quite a bit, but that's just because I put a lot of time into this game. I still have a lot of things that I need to do, but that may change. So I'm going to go over here to the culture section, and this right here, don't pay any attention to the 50% this and negative 50% that, because ultimately I got, let me show you that real quick. We'll go over here to satellites. Eventually you unlock satellites, and you have the ability to do a couple different things. And these Space Elevator, Soletta, Sky Farm, Lagrange Academy, and Orbital Surveyor all cost like an immense amount, and it takes about a day to actually finish construction. When you do, it gives you huge boosts. The Space Elevator gives you a population boom in all colonies. The Soletta is a global temperature regulated. It regulates the temperature automatically, so you don't have to do anything. The Lagrange Academy is all culture adjustments are free. That's why all of my stuff is like 50% this and 50% that. Oh, this one's really irritating. This is what we have going on in the world right now. Idiocracy. Maybe not for the same reasons, but close enough. A popular corporation in Outlands has begun promoting a powerful anti-intellectual message convincing people not to trust science and modern medicine. We could launch a campaign to educate the public before this attitude becomes a feature of the local culture, but doing so will cost a buttload of money. Well, I have a buttload of money, so begin campaign. Alright, so with that being said, it does take a really long time to get to the artificial satellites. That requires you having the spaceports. You have to unlock the spaceports by having the transit network. And then you can actually start putting people on the moon and living there. So, with that being said, let's see if we actually win, because I think I may only need one more point here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit independent. We'll see if we win, and you guys can join in the celebration. Let's see. Oh! There we are. There's my planet. The planet that I call home. Independence. It's been a long road, but you have transformed the people of Mars from a handful of colonists into a thriving civilization. Some over 107 million people now call Mars home, and more are arriving every day with new forms of art, music, science, philosophy, all unique to Mars. This former colony has finally taken its place as a primary world in our growing interplanetary society, and a major player in the ever-evolving story of human history. You have shed the control of off-world powers, and at last the people of Mars are free to determine their own fate as a new, self-declared people. What was once a desolate world, hostile to any life, has become a garden for humanity to call home. Children play in the open air, taking for granted the alien landscape. Hindu. Taking for granted the alien landscapes all around them. This is their home, as real and natural as any on Earth. Under your leadership, the United Nations Space Administration has become the foremost authority on interplanetary colonization. New colonies are springing up on world after world, each modeled on your democratic system of government and industrial economy, focused on scientific growth. You've effectively settled the terraforming debate as well, discouraging terraforming efforts on their planets by your own example. I'm going to go ahead and return to the main menu because I've succeeded. So, let's see. Boom, TerraGenesis. It's a wonderful, beautiful idea. In fact, I think it's absolutely amazing. The creator is so overwhelmingly nice to continuously upgrade. He continuously upgrades. He needs our help, though, so I ask you to download the game, play the game, give it a rating in whatever. If you get it in the App Store or you get it in Google Play, whatever it's available on. I have it on the iOS. I ask you to just play it, have fun with it. It's really enjoyable. It starts off really slow, but eventually you get to this point where things come very rapidly, and it's really cool to see a planet that shouldn't have life on it become something new. I'm going to go to New Game, and I'm going to show you some of the different planets. Now, you can buy them. I don't want to do that right now because I have funds going in different areas. So Mars that's how it is. It's red, dark, desolate. You also have Venus. We have Earth. Stop climate change and save the world. Apparently that's hard. All right, I'm actually looking at this the same time you guys are, most of you. If you haven't seen the game, I actually didn't look at any of these. I just saw Mars and went for it. Okay, we got the Moon, and that one does cost money. No idea. Bacchus. Let's see. Continuing on. Ragnarok. That's interesting. Pontus. That looks kind of fearful. It looks like a water planet. Drain a planetary ocean, turning seabed into farmland. Boreas. A global ice age. Very nice. That kind of looks like Earth. So, with that being said, I mean, there are quite a few different things that you can do. There's a lot of things that are still free that you can mess around with. Earth. I'm probably going to do Venus next. In all honesty, I don't know if I'm going to do a video on this. I might. Because it takes so long, I might have to spread it out and do multiple videos and then piece them together. So it might take me a couple of days, and then I'll piece it all together. And then, and then I'll, that'll be episode 1, but it'll probably take a couple days to gain as much as I need to make that episode. So with that being said, go on to TerraGenesis on Facebook, or you can go to, that's actually probably the best place to get to them. You can talk to the creator there, and, just tell him I said hi, tell him thanks again for this awesome game. Try it for yourself. I think it's amazing. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope everything goes your way, and catch you later.